Sorry, I didn't even put my thumbnail there. Sorry about that. So especially someone like Canelo, and especially him with all these years of working with Oscar, you know what I'm saying? All these years of Oscar working with Canelo, man, and then him coming out recently saying this that you know that Oscar's not loyal. That's a big thing, you guys. That's real right there. So that's because why? Because the Mexican culture, guys, especially when you have known someone for so long, and you know what I'm saying, working with someone, on their side, by their side, and things like that. In Mexico, I'm talking about, and then getting to the point where you don't even greet that person, especially your superior. Oh, come on, man. In American culture, I assume I know because I grew up there. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the States, but I've been living in Mexico for the last since 2006. Do the math. I mean, I've been here for a while, man. And this is home to me. This is my second home, first home, whatever. I grew up in the States. I live here. I've been living here for a long time, more than a decade, man. So I know what's up down here. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I actually wanted to do this live. I actually wanted to do something else in this live, but maybe I'll save that for another one. Yeah, I was gonna mix Canelo versus Kovalev fight breakdown with another topic that happened recently in Mexico, but I don't know about that. Maybe I'll talk about it in a moment. But yeah, that's a big deal, man. You know what I'm saying, even in American culture, you know what I'm saying, that you don't greet your superiors, especially like in this context of a boxing event in front of I don't know how many people are watching on television, but as it is, it seems like the promoting for this fight isn't that big, I assume. I mean, it looks like it just from the looks of it. I'm not saying it isn't or it is. I don't know. It just looks like it isn't. Okay. It's not that big. You know what I'm saying? Because, DAZN and things like that. Right. So I wouldn't say but even so, however many people are watching, this final press conference, a lot of people saw that, you know what I'm saying? And it's spreading like wildfire, the way that Canelo is, treating or, getting along with Oscar. So it's a big deal, man. And even a bigger deal for those people who know the Mexican culture, you know what I'm saying? So it's a really big deal. I just see, and I posted this in my video, that I just see that, Oscar, they're going to part ways soon. I think they're going to part ways. I don't know how. I don't know the legal implications to that. Contractual. You know how, remember that, that term that Eddie Hearn has been pushing a lot when Andy Ruiz didn't want to fight in Saudi Arabia, and Eddie Hearn came out with that term. He's contractually bound. He's contractually bound. How? He has to take the fight. He's contractually bound. He has to fight in Saudi Arabia. And I'm just paraphrasing, man. Whatever. I can't even do that British accent and act like him, but whatever. But, so I don't know the legal implications as far as Canelo with De La Hoya and Golden Boy, how long he is, quote unquote, contractually bound to Golden Boy and to DAZN and whatever. But, maybe someone who knows and who's watching or listening to this, or who will watch it and listen to it, maybe you all know about those details. I don't. But I just kind of see with my limited knowledge of those legal implications, I think that Canelo's going to leave, man. Golden Boy. I think that when he finishes this whole DAZN contract or what have you, hey, Miss Boxing, what is good, girl? What is good? Hey, it's so good to see you here. So I don't know like the legal implications. Any questions or comments, Ms. Boxing, go ahead and just shoot them out there and we'll talk about it, right? Actually, we have a guest. I'm waiting for that guest to come on. And I'm just waiting on his green light so he can get on here with us too. We're going to just talk. We're just going to break down Canelo versus Kovalev a little bit. I'm just talking a little bit right now in the build up of it. Okay. I'm just talking about how, just to get you on, on the scoop, talking about the relationship between Oscar and Canelo. Right, all this drama that's been going on between Oscar and Canelo, not necessarily between Canelo and Kovalev, because Canelo and Kovalev, I mean, you guys saw in the press conferences before. I mean, they're almost friends. I mean, they face off, and then after a little bit, they just smile and shake each other's hands. They almost hug each other. I'm saying, yeah, man, good job, yeah. It's all good, but it's good sportsmanship. Other people see it as weak or what have you. I don't know, man. I just look back and watch and. Even there are other people saying that, it looks like Canelo's Kovalev's fan because they're taking selfies and after facing off. I don't know, man. So it's not necessarily drama between Canelo versus Kovalev. It's more like we're seeing more drama between Canelo versus Oscar than you can even call it that. Canelo versus Oscar drama before the Canelo versus Kovalev fight. You know what I'm saying? The focus should be on the focus. There should be more focus on Canelo versus Kovalev, not Canelo versus Oscar. And it seems like Canelo and Oscar are getting more limelight in this. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's funny. So I'm kind of building this up. You know what I'm saying? Gil Coles, didn't know you had a channel. Salute, Renee. Hey. Now you know, brother. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Yeah, so I'm just talking about a little bit about the build up between Canelo versus Kovalev. Okay, we're 15 minutes into it. You can get the first 15 minutes, when we're done with this. So let's continue. So yeah, it seems like we're getting more focus between Canelo versus Oscar than Canelo versus Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of drama. So I mean, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I just personally think that Canelo is going to leave Oscar soon. Like I said, I don't know the contractual implications of this, but I think that Canelo is going to probably finish his DAZN fights. I think he has like 8 more. He has quite a bit more. I mean, he has quite a bit more fight. I think he's just going to retire after this whole DAZN contract stuff. You know what I'm saying? And let me just read these comments real fast, guys. Oh yeah, there's drama, definitely. When they asked Ms. Boxing, I'm going to put this up here in the chat here. There you go. When they asked him about the tensions between the two, he said, I'm not here to speak about any legal situations. Yeah, I mean, that's smart too. You know what I'm saying? That was Canelo saying that, right, girl? I think that was Canelo, right? Ms. Boxing, yeah. So I mean, that's the professional thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's professional, and he's just there to fight. That's what it is. I give real fast. Okay, talking about that. I give workshops and what I my practice at my job. I do pre-interviews. Okay, I'm a coordinator. Okay, and I give training on professionalism at times. I give workshops, and that's about exactly what this is. It's just like I talk about professionalism. Professionalism is a kind of complex term. Okay, because it's kind of like, I put it this way to a certain extent. It sounds cold, but that's what it is, you guys. Companies, institutions, that hire you. Oh, Canelo said it. All right, thanks, go. Institutions that hire you, when you get a job, guys, professionalism obviously is required. What is professionalism? Professionalism is like this. It sounds cold, but it's like this, right? And I'm getting back to what Mrs. Boxing is saying. I'm just expounding upon it. Canelo said, okay, I'm here to perform a fight. I'm not here to speak about any legal. I'm not here to speak about other things. It's just I'm here to fight. That's my job. I do what I'm supposed to do. You see, that's what professionalism is. That's why I got to respect Canelo in that. You know what I'm saying? We want to know more about it. I mean, I want to know more about it as a fan and stuff like that. But, that's respectful on Canelo's part, because and this is what I say in training. I say that when I train teachers about professionalism, you know what I'm saying? People under me, I say that it sounds cold. Let me get back to it. It sounds cold, but that's what it is. It's like a factory. Okay, we are workers in a company or whatever institution, whatever it is, wherever you're working. We're working for the cause of that. And the goal. We're working for the main goal of that company, or is to produce the product or whatever service you are giving. It's not to check this out. We're not to let our personal emotions and personal life to negatively affect the production of what we're doing for the company. You see what I'm saying? That's professionalism. It sounds cold. We're kind of like a factory where we produce. We're like machines, right? Producing, car parts. Machines don't have emotions. They just do what they got to do. Dang, dang. They're moving and they're doing their same thing all day. That's how we shouldn't be cold. We shouldn't be emotionless. No. But whatever emotions that help us produce more and better, which is we as humans, okay, we're supposed to give a service with a smile because it helps us with the service. It's better, while we're producing what we're producing, the service we give is with positive emotions. You know what I'm saying? So that clients are happy and satisfied, what have you. Same with schools. Students are kind of like clients. You know what I'm saying? Student, you got to give teach, give your performance. Don't mix your personal issues and what in your service, the service that you're given. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So misboxing, like you say here, so something is going on, definitely. Yes, something's going on between them. But, you know, it seems like Canelo's keeping it professional, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, because like I just mentioned a moment ago, at the final press conference, Canelo didn't even say hi to Oscar. So, I mean, man, that's kind of cold right there. And that's, you know, and en lo que se acabe, en lo que cabe, in Spanish we say it, it means like, you know, as for now, I guess we can say it like that in English. As for now, Canelo, you know, Oscar is Canelo's boss. So, I mean, I think that's kind of disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Watch my video. I just, after this, you know what I'm saying? I talked about that. You know, I think, yeah, I don't know if you guys seen it in the final press conference. Canelo didn't even say hi to Oscar in the final, on the table there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even say hi. He just straight up, don't look at me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. He's been with Golden Boy, what, about 10 years? Yeah. He left the other promotional company when Oscar, check this out real fast. Check this out. Okay, y'all remember when, check this out, guys. Do you guys remember Gil? Gil Coles, I'm going to get to your comment in a moment, right? Do you guys remember when, okay, this is going back, you guys, it's going back years. You guys remember when Cal vacated the title, okay? Because at that time, Triple G was Canelo's mandatory. A lot of people don't know that, or a lot of people ignored it. And Triple G came to Mexico to pick up the belt and to be titled middleweight champion, WBC, if I'm not mistaken. All right. The point of this is that there were a lot of people, at least I was, okay. Now at that time, guys, this was years ago, right? At that time, Canelo, okay, Triple G was in his prime, quote unquote. Okay, he was in his prime. Okay, and then Canelo vacated the mandatory against Triple G because he didn't want to fight him. Okay, because that's the reputation that Canelo kind of gets. All right. Now, the reason I don't want to go too off in my personal opinion about that, but the reason why I say this is because, you know, to answer him is boxing. Yeah. And one reason that was kind of justifying what Canelo did by vacating, I don't remember if reporters were saying it or Canelo himself or his team said it. They said like, you know, well, he vacated the title because he has a lot going on with legal issues right now. Golden Boy is going through some legal issues. They're in court because apparently Oscar picked up Canelo, to Golden Boy, breaking the contract of the promotional company that Canelo was tied to before going to Golden Boy. So they were doing that whole contract legal issue, whatever, which kind of quote unquote justified Canelo vacating, or in other words, many call it ducking and avoiding fighting Triple G. About a year and a half later, I don't remember how long it was, a while though. Then Canelo said, okay, I'll fight you now, Triple G, when Triple G was a little bit, you know, he wasn't in his prime anymore, right? A lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of people don't, you know, they kind of ignore it. I don't ignore it though. I brought it out to light a long time ago. Gil Coles. Okay, let's yeah. So it was about 10 years ago. Ms. Boxing. I really don't know because time goes by so fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Okay, real fast before we get off to that point, Ms. Boxing. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo has known Oscar for so long. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I mean, we can call Oscar what we can label him a lot of things. I'm not defending Oscar. I'm the last to do that. I last guy to do that. I'm just speaking facts. That's all. You know, I respect Oscar and his boxing career. You know, amazing fighter. I mean, that's all due respect right there for sure. But as a promoter, I don't think he's doing good at all. I mean, now, but the reason why I say this is that I think Canelo should show a little bit more respect, because Canelo should show more respect to Oscar, man. At least say hi to your boss, man, because he has helped you, Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Oscar has helped you, Canelo, grow and be who you are to a certain extent, okay? Today, you know what I'm saying? It's Oscar who has been, you guys got to understand, we got to understand this, that Oscar, he's been a pro boxer for many years, all right? He knows the boxing game. He has given, I'm sure, I'm almost positive, he has given valuable information to Canelo throughout the years. Whatever he may be, Oscar, he may be a cokehead, he may be a what have you in his personal life, which is a horrible reputation he has up to now. The lawsuits that are coming up, that's horrible. I think it's just horrible. But Canelo should at least respect this aspect of Oscar, you know what I'm saying? the promotional help that he has given Canelo, man. And Oscar has guided him in such a way to put Canelo on the platform that he is now, that he is at now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. I don't really, that's what I'm saying. I reiterate, I'm not defending Oscar at all, but Canelo should at least show some respect, man. You, you know what I'm saying? He should show some, at least, in the final press conference, say, hey, Oscar, how you doing? At least say hi to your boss, man. He put you where you are, Canelo. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, let's get back to this here. Let's get to his next call. Gil Coles. Yeah, Canelo, Kovalev fight tomorrow on my birthday. If I'm not too busy, hey, happy birthday, Gil Coles. Happy birthday, brother. That's awesome. That's awesome. Enjoy your day, man. Enjoy your birthday. Years go by so fast, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So years go by fast. I'm about to get into the fight breakdown in a moment, okay, guys? I just want to take time for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Always take time for those who are popping in. Happy birthday, brother. That's awesome. Hey, Marlo. Oh, he's up in here. All right, hold up, Marlo. Just one quick moment, okay? So yeah, happy birthday, Gil Coles. That's awesome. Yeah, if I'm not too busy, yeah, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not personally. I want to watch the fight. I was gonna say the same thing. I was planning on saying that. If I'm not too busy, personally, I'm the same thing. I'm the same situation. I'm saying like, I want to watch the fight, but I just, guys, okay, I'm going to get into the breakdown in a moment. Hold on. Happy birthday, brother. We're going to get to the breakdown. Hold on. That's a good one. But happy birthday, man. At Gil Coles, happy early birthday. Yeah, definitely. Mine is on the 20th. Oh, my gosh. There's birthdays all over the place. Awesome. On the 20th. All right. 20th of November, right, Ms. Boxing? So Ms. Boxing, Canelo has openly said that Oscar is not loyal. Yeah, he openly said it, and but he's not getting like too many details. And like I said, okay, when you get to the first 10 minutes of this video before you guys came in, I explain how serious that is that Canelo said it, Oscar is not loyal. That's a big thing, you guys. It looks like just a couple things said that's not really paid attention to, but guys, that's big in Mexican culture. Check out my video, right? Go check out my video I made about that not being when Canelo said he's not loyal. Because I break down, I think I did it today. I posted up a video today elaborating a little bit more on that. And I elaborated upon that the first 10 minutes of this live, all right? So get back to it when you guys can. It's a big deal that Canelo said that Oscar's not loyal, guy. It's a big deal in Mexican culture, especially considering what we just talked about right now. All the years Canelo has worked with Oscar, now he's saying he's not loyal. This is a big deal, you guys. So it's gonna end soon. This whole Canelo Oscar boxing relationship. It's almost over, y'all. Okay, guys, the comments are flowing in here by you guys. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Ms. Boxing. Definitely, man. Happy birthday, bro. Right, Renee Boxian. That's exactly what happened. Yeah. Concerning what we were talking about earlier about Canelo vacating the mandatory and stuff like that. Yep. I know that you think he should show Oscar some respect, but I feel like there is more to. I agree. And that's what you just said a moment ago about him, Canelo being interviewed and saying he's not here to speak. I'm going to get back right there. I'm here to perform a fight. I'm not here to speak about any legal situations. Yeah, I agree. I think there's more to it, and he's just not getting into it because of his, I guess, that respect. I guess he does have some respect. You know what I'm saying? He has some respect towards Oscar to a certain extent that he's not bringing it out all to light. You know what I'm saying? He's not bringing it all out to light. Marlo, we'll get to you in a moment. Hold on, brother. Hold on. All right, we're gonna get to the Kovalev breakdown right now. Canelo Kovalev. So yeah, I think you're right, Ms. Boxyoung. I agree. He should show some respect, but I think he is showing it respect just by not bringing it all out to light. You know what I'm saying? I think Canelo's just staying quiet and saying, you know what, I respect. I'm not going to speak too much upon that. I don't want to make him look that bad. I made him look bad enough by saying he's not loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I repeat, in a Mexican audience, you guys down here in Mexico, you hear someone say he's not loyal, and you know that person has been with him for years and years and years, and you know that oh man, that's just that's a big deal right there, man. Yeah, big Marlo. In a moment, we're gonna get down to this breakdown in a moment. Right here we go. Thank you, bro. Yeah, definitely, guys. Happy birthday! Everyone's giving at Gil Cole's birthday. That's what's up. All right, guys. Okay, so hey, Trey X. Oh man, Marlo, Trey X. What is good? Gil Coles shouts to the chat. Let's get into it. All right. Hey, let's get into this. Now, let's get into the breakdown, guys. We got to get into it. Okay, we just warmed up. We warmed up the first I don't know how long, 20 minutes or something. We're warming up 30 minutes. Wow. We warmed up 30 minutes, right? We warmed this up. The chair is hot now. The microphone's, yeah, I see flames coming off the microphone right now. Oh, I see flames. The smoke, you know what I'm saying? Where there's smoke, there's fire, baby. You know, the first 5 minutes was smoke. Now there's fire. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the Kovalev breakdown. Hey, unmute it. Marlo, unmute your mic. I think your mic is mute, bro. Go ahead and unmute it, brother. Let's get into the breakdown, guys. I want to get into the Canelo versus Kovalev breakdown. Okay, I already left the link. We got another guest, hopefully coming in after that. If you can just unmute it, brother, I'm gonna start on the breakdown. All right, guys. Trey X, what is good? All right. Anyways, salute everybody once again. It's great to have y'all. I gotta say this before we get into it. I thank you so much, Trey X, Marlo's Corner. Y'all been showing support since the beginning, man, and thank you guys so much, man. Ms. Boxing also, all you guys, man, all you guys. Gil Coles, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's get into the breakdown. Canelo versus Kovalev. Here we go. Okay. First, I got to start off by saying this. We all know we have to see the trajectory of these two fighters, right? I'm not going to go back to the beginning of their careers because I don't know too much about Kovalev's. I'm going to be honest, the beginning of Kovalev's career, because I haven't really followed Kovalev for much time, right? I have, however, followed Canelo since the beginning almost. All right, because I've been here for a while in Jalisco. He's not my neighbor, right? But his home is about an hour and a half from where I live, man. Maybe 1 hour, 40 minutes. So, I mean, he's not far from me. You know what I'm saying? Demographically speaking, geographically speaking. So he's near, man. We're in the same, area. But, okay, so that's why, I've kind of followed Canelo for a while. So Canelo, you guys, let's get to it. I think Canelo, this is what's going to give Kovalev problems, all right? Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Marlo. How do I bring you in, bro? How do I bring you in? Okay, I don't really know how. I gotcha. Okay, I just put you in. I just clicked on your thumbnail and you're in, bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this whole StreamYard thing. All right, so let me get back to what I'm saying, all right? And then I'm gonna ask Marlo. You can put your take on it, right? So. Yeah, you're in, brother. You're in right now. Just see the screen right there. So this is it, guys. Kovalev, I think this is what is going to bring problems for Kovalev. Canelo brings to the table quick combinations, all right? Quick combinations that I personally think Kovalev will be ready for to a certain extent. Canelo is just fast, you guys. Canelo, as far as his combos, okay? Also, okay, his upper body movement. Canelo has, okay, go back to the Canelo versus, there are even videos, highlights, whatever, right, about Canelo's head movement, his upper body movement. Go back to the Canelo versus Jacobs fight. Man, look at the head movement, beautiful head movement and upper body movement that was, helping, Canelo avoid a lot of Jacobs punches. Okay. Amazing. I mean, that you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to be a big problem for Kovalev. Why? Because Kovalev isn't that fast, you guys. Or is he fast? Okay. Are you up, brother? Are you up, Marlo? Just go ahead and unmute your mic, bro.
No, yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm muted.
Right on, brother. All right. Cool. I'm gonna get right on. I'm gonna get you in a moment. All right. Let me just bring my point, and I'm gonna ask you for your point. Right on. Cool. Okay, so I think that Kovalev isn't that fast. And look at, guys, here's another thing. Okay, a lot of people talk about, okay, now we all know that the recent fight with Kovalev versus Yard, okay, Yard doesn't have nearly the experience that Canelo has, man. Yard has just a few amateur fights, man. If I'm not mistaken, he has a few amateur fights, guys. And Yard has minimal professional experience, and then he fought Kovalev. You see, so Kovalev ain't facing no Yard, man. With all due respect, though, I love Yard, man. Yard's one of my favorites, actually. Canelo, Kovalev is going to face a Canelo who has ample ample experience in the boxing game, you guys. A lot. He has grown a lot from Mayweather. Thanks to Mayweather, I think personally, okay, I talked about Oscar making Canelo a star to a certain extent, okay, but actually when I analyze the situation and do retrospect, I think Mayweather blew up Oscar. Mayweather Jr. Salute to the legend. You know what I'm saying? He blew Canelo up. You know what I'm saying? As far as the fight game, you know what? Canelo learned so much in that ring against when he got schooled, when Professor Mayweather schooled. Professor Mayweather was saying this. You know what? Shut up, little boy. Yeah, get your pencil out, get your notepad out, take some notes, boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. So that's what I'm saying. Canelo has a lot of experience, guys, and that's what's going to really help him against Kovalev. Canelo knows that Kovalev isn't that fast. Canelo knows that. There you go, Trey X. Thank you so much. Yard 12 and 0, 11. Look at that. 12. I'm going to put that right there. Look at that. Trey X. Salute. 12 and 0, 11, 12 and. I thought it was more. I thought it was 18 amateur fights, man. At least 18. 12, you guys. You gotta wrap our heads around this, guys. So a lot of people.
Canelo don't got none.
What's up? What's up?
I said Canelo don't got no amateur experience.
No amateur. Are you serious? Oh no, you're right. Canelo, I think he turned pro when he was like 15 in Mexico, right?
15, 16, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Now the thing here is that when we look at Canelo's fights, he has what, 51, 52 in pro?
Yep.
Yeah, right. So I mean, that's the thing that outweighs yards significantly. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's get to Marlo in a moment. Now that's what I think is going to get big prompts of Kovalev. Okay, upper body movement, fast combos. He kind of knows. Okay, Canelo does gas out though. That's a disadvantage too. He does gas out, but I just don't see it, guys. Okay, he's adding a lot of weight too. That's another disadvantage though for Canelo. He's adding a lot of weight that might slow him down a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see, guys, because a lot of people are saying that Kovalev and his jab. Okay, yeah, his jab. Canelo is not facing anything new when it comes to jabs. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be more than ready, guys. And okay, before I get to a conclusion or something like that, okay, Marlo, what do you think? Canelo versus Kovalev. What do you see with these two fighters?
Man, I see. First of all, I'm gonna look at if Canelo fighting to catch weight, if it's a hydration clause. I'm gonna see, because it's the biggest person Canelo done got in the ring with. This a whole nother monster that he getting in the ring with right here. So if it ain't no hydration clause, no catch weight, then and it's in the favor of the person that he challenging, then the fight is even. Canelo got one and a half leg. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know, he ain't in there with just anybody with no experience. Kovalev got experience also. Look at his resume. Look who Kovalev been in the ring with. Look at the adversity he faced. You know what I mean? Look who in his corner. So the only thing really in this fight that's gonna favor Canelo is the judges at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So my take is, and then the jab. This guy way longer than Canelo ever faced, right? And if you think that the jab is just meant to hit the face, then you mistaken, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that head movement Canelo do, he slipped the jab real good. But what about he getting hit in the chest? You know what I'm saying? What about he getting hit in the arm? What about he getting hit in the body? Instead of the game plan being trying to hit the face with the jab. All you got to do is touch him, man. You know what I mean? And when you touch him, you're going to be able to hit him with the other hand. It's a different story. So just breaking this fight down, I don't see really Canelo doing nothing but trying early to try to do what he can do early, because they both have a problem gassing. But one is stronger in the later rounds than the other, and that's Kovalev. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. That's a real good point.
So when people sit there and think it's going to be a late round knockout, Canelo ain't knocking shit out late. You know what I'm saying? He ain't knocking shit out late. He get gassed in the mid round. So I see, but Kovalev jab is still strong late. So whenever Canelo slow down, the jab is really gonna be there to the face now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of factors to play in, man. And the reason why I'm sticking with Kovalev in this fight is because I think he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably gonna be the most experienced person besides what's the name, and Laura, which I feel like he lost to Laura, Mayweather and Laura that Canelo faced. You know what I mean? This ain't no guy that's gonna get in here and try to get you up out of there. This guy that sets you up, that really sets you up with hard shots and can get you out of there. So I'm a favorite Kovalev, man. I mean, I know I'm gonna take my chances on the Crow with the judges if it go 12, but I you know what I'm saying, I see this being dangerous. I don't even see it really going 12. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's awesome. That's true, bro. Okay, now what I was referring to is that Canelo compared to Yard, right? Canelo has significantly a lot more experience than Yard in a significant amount. Now, exactly what Marlo Corder is saying right now. Trey X, I put the here's a comment. Canelo doesn't have any amateur fights, though. To be fair, exactly. Kovalev was. Look at that. That's what Marlo's Corder is saying right now. Marlo's saying that Kovalev has so much. Look at this. 193 amateur fights, a lot of experience. Oh my. Like I said, I haven't followed Kovalev much. Okay, I haven't really followed. I don't know too much about Kovalev as far as his amateur experience, but Kovalev has faced Ward. I'm just going recent. Great fights against Ward, right? Now, also against Alvarez, right? Elater Alvarez, I think I'm not mistaken in pronouncing his name right. Elater Alvarez. He fought twice. Kovalev's been down before, right? He got knocked out by Alvarez in the first fight. Rematch, did an amazing boxing clinic. Kovalev did against Alvarez and won, regained the title. If I'm not mistaken, he regained the title. And now Canelo's up in the mix. So definitely, Marlo Corner, I definitely agree also. So thanks so much for that, Trey X, clarifying that. Kovalev, 193. Man, okay, now Ms. Boxing, real fast. Canelo getting beat like that by Mayweather is the best thing that could have. Yeah, definitely. He learned so much. Chen Smoke, what is good? What's good, brother? Chen Smoke up in the building also. Thank you so much for tuning in, bro. Okay, so, Trey X, here, another point right here. Trey X, overall boxing experience goes to Kovalev, to be real. Now, so real quick, hold on, Marlo. El Chapo Reina is up in the house. Hold on one moment. El Chapo will get you in the mix real quick. So I think Marlo said something important right now. Canelo has the unfortunate, biased reputation of getting favor from the judges. I totally agree. I began this chat, you guys. I'm sorry. I began this live saying that I'm not a big Canelo fan. Go watch my channel. Y'all know this. I have a video called Mexico's Perspective on Canelo. Okay, I made a. That's the reason why I made the video, because down here in Mexico, guys, we don't see Canelo as such a big, as far as, he's not the biggest. Okay, why? Because real quick, let me just put this in and we'll get back to the analysis. Because Mexico is used to the Cesar Chavez seniors, not the junior. That's another story. Okay, but Mexico is used to the Cesar Chavez seniors fighters. You know what I'm saying? The Oscar de la Hoyas. The legends of Mexico back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Not. They compare that to Canelo, and they're like, Canelo's all right, but he's not like, the Warriors back in the day. And I totally agree. That's the Mexico's perspective on Canelo. So I'm not a big Canelo fan as it is. So, and I totally agree. He has he's not the greatest, but he's good though. I gotta admit, he's good. And I personally think, guys, that just Canelo has an edge in youth, speed. Now, Marlo said something so important. I think a question here, guys, is who's going to last longer? Kovalev has more experience and lasting into the championship rounds. We cannot ignore, though. Remember, guys, Kovalev got hurt by Yard. And Yard, we talked about his experience. Yard, he doesn't have the best experience. He has punching power, yes. But the question here is this. Does Canelo hit as hard as Yard or harder? You know what I'm saying? It's a big probability that Kovalev is not going to really be fazed by Canelo's punching power. And if that's a fact, you guys, if Kovalev's not fazed by Canelo's combos and punching power, Kovalev might very well take the win. He might very well. I don't know if he'll knock out Canelo. Now, look at this, guys. Canelo has a strong chin. Has Canelo been down, guys? No, he hasn't, right? Canelo but he has not faced a guy the size and weight of Kovalev. So you guys, the more we focus on this, the more we see this is going to be a great fight. I personally thought up to now that I'm hearing, Marlo's corner, his perspective, Trey X clarifying Kovalev's amateur experience, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be a more difficult fight than we all think. This is going to really be. Okay, Marlo corner, what do you think the percentages? 50-50, 60-40, what do you see it?
Man, I think this is like a 70-30 fight. I got Kovalev by stoppage. I don't know what round.
30.
I say 70-30, 60-40 type of fight, man. That's just my opinion. He ain't never been in there with a big, dangerous, strong person like that. I don't even understand his risk. Like his chances be better fighting a Charlo or what's the name. This fight might be fixed. You know what I'm saying? His chances is better fighting people at his original weight class. Why skip a whole weight class and go fight a dangerous veteran? You know what I mean? That just came off a fight. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
guys, I'm sorry, bro. Just real quick. In the chat, what do you guys see the percentages, right? Marlo's putting around 70-30 Kovalev, right? Maybe 60-40 Kovalev. What do you guys say? In the chat, go ahead and put your percentages. What were you going to say, Marlo? Sorry for interrupting. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, I forgot. I was going in.
Sorry. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah. Okay, let's get El Chapo in the house. El Chapo in the house, real quick. Okay, El Chapo, I just put you in, all right? Go ahead. What do you think? What do you think about the fight, man? Canelo versus Kovalev.
Hey, my bad. I came in late, man. I had to take care of some business. But, yeah, man.
Go at it.
Percentage, I mean, I agree with Marlo on the 70-30. Oh, I say 65-35. But I say, but with the way that he does get leniency with the judges and stuff like that, I say it comes out to like was it 60-40, maybe 55-45, like in that range, just because of that. I mean, I do see a real good close fight though, but I mean that's just kind of how I see it, but I do have it for Kovalev. I have Kovalev winning, but I mean that's kind of the percentage I have on the win take.
All right, right on. Now, I think it's just me. I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest. I don't know it all in boxing. I kind of see it much closer, guys, but just for one fact that, I don't know, man. Something about Canelo tells me, all the advantages that he has been getting. Look, guys, I think that this was a calculated move, all right? This was a calculated move that Canelo chose Kovalev. He didn't do it for just out of the blue. Hey, I'm going to fight Kovalev. Yeah, I'm going to move up 2 divisions. He knows. I think Canelo sees it that he just has an advantage, right? With youth, speed, and the things I've been explaining a moment ago. I don't think Kovalev's okay, that's my next question. It passed me up. Is Kovalev fast, you guys? You think Canelo will be? Because I think this is what I see. He's going to be moving out of the danger zone, you guys. He's going to use his leg. Okay, what happened? What happened in the first? I think it was the first Canelo versus Triple G fight, right? What happened after the sixth round on up? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. I don't remember. But the last half of the first Triple G versus Canelo fight, Canelo was using his legs a lot. So I think he's just going to be running out of harm's way a lot and just boom, gathering up, collecting them points in each round. I think a lot of it is going to be like that, you guys. So, and that's what makes me think that Canelo is just going to win by points by far. Maybe not by far, but he's just going to get the win on points. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Marlo first. Marlo.
Get Canelo short. Canelo ain't tall. Canelo got to work to get in the inside. You know what I'm saying? That probably 2-3 steps. I told you he got a bad knee. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be able to do that the whole fight. That's why I say early. And most people that's looking for Canelo to win or his game plan is looking for a body shot. You know what I'm saying? That's what they looking for him to get in there. And to go down low, you're gonna have to pay. You know what I mean? So the question that we should be asking is, can Canelo take a punch from a 175 pounder? That's really the question. You know what I'm saying? He's 29 years old. He been banged up. He been in 2 got touched up a lot by Triple G twice. Laura banged his ass up. Trout gave him the business. You know what I mean? Danny Jacobs gave him work. This ain't no young Canelo we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a motherfucker that's wearing knee brace. You know what I mean? That's how tall is Canelo? 5'6", 5'8", somewhere around there. You know what I mean? 70-inch reach.
Right. Like, okay, real quick.
We talking about actually working to get in there. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna be easy.
That's a real good point. Now, real fast, you guys, real fast. Let me bring this in before we get to El Chapo Reina, right? Okay, this just came out today, I think, on Twitter, on the news, whatever, right, in the media. I think this came out, Canelo stating that, I think this came out today, that he has sparred against a heavyweight and knocked him down or knocked him out in sparring, Canelo. Now, look, guys, I don't know if that's true. You guys can go ahead and do that research. I kind of inclined to think it is true because, look, guys, when you look at his career, Canelo's career, Marlo just mentioned about that. Canelo's been touched up by a couple fighters. And this is the thing, guys. I haven't really seen Canelo, even with Triple G's power shots, clean, smack in the face of Canelo, right? He hasn't really been phased. He has a strong chin. But I did remember seeing Canelo get phased by one of Jacobs' power punches. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think it was in the 5th round, 6th round, 7th, right? A clean left power punch. Boom. Jacobs hit Canelo so hard. Canelo was phased. He was almost, you know what? It had Jacobs maximized on Canelo, he would have knocked him down, guys. He would have. You saw that, guys. Remember? And then Canelo started using the leg. He started backpedaling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that's a factor. That's a factor that
I don't know what you said, bro. Don't remember this. That was them as 160 pounders.
Yep.
That hit him like that. Now he jumping past 68 to a 175 pounder. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. You know, we're gonna have to see, man, this weekend.
Okay, look, guys, look real fast. Okay, we're gonna get to Chris right now, El Chapo in a moment. Now here, let's go to the flip side. Who has Kovalev knocked down recently, guys, or who has he phased with power punches? Right? Okay, he tired out Yard more by anything. You know, more than anything, Yard was just exhausted, and he just beat him with the jab, go down, but kind of like a tree, right? You know, you're sawing it, and poop, you just push it, and it's down. But who has he really hurt? Who has Kovalev hurt, you guys, you know, with power punches? Do you guys know? Because I don't really know too much of Kovalev's trajectory, okay? Any of you got maybe Trey X? Has he hurt anybody really? Like by really recently? We're talking about recently because remember, Kovalev he's getting at that age. The last thing to go is power. But
Alvarez. He dropped Alvarez.
Yeah, he dropped Alvarez.
Did he? I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay.
Yeah, he dropped Alvarez. He dropped what's the name with a jab late. Your boy Yard. Like I'm telling you, that's what I was telling you earlier when I told you he got power.
Yeah, he got power.
He got power, late, bro. Like ain't no questioning no Kovalev power, bro. He killed somebody before.
Wow.
Ain't no question.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did kill. Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Facts. The other stuff, the breakdown, that's my opinion, but I'm calling it how I see it. You know what I mean? I know this ain't no catch weight, bro. This ain't no hydration. This ain't nothing.
No.
Yep. He fought what, like, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's an advantage, but that's the only advantage. You feel me? That's really the only one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, now they're one of two things. Like I said a moment ago, Canelo's doing a calculated move, right? Thinking that he has the advantage, or he's making a big mistake, like Micah Garcia against Spence. It's either one of the two. He's either gonna get schooled and smashed, or he's just gonna get the slight win, like he usually does, right? Okay, Chris, real quick. So what were we talking about? Okay, so we were talking about Chris. What do you think about the power? The power. That's what we're saying. The power. You think he will be able to take power punches from Kovalev?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, I guess that's the unknown, right? That's the unknown. Right. I mean, the two biggest factors in the fight is his power and Sergey Kovalev's power. If he could take the shot, and if he can put enough power on his shots to affect Kovalev instead of just walking them down all the time. But I mean, like you said, we've seen him take numerous big shots, right? We've seen him take huge shots from Triple G, and we've seen him take big shots from Danny Jacobs. but as far as him being, he was I guess you could say he acknowledged that it was power, but it didn't buckle him. It didn't,
Right.
you know, where it was big time, where you could say, oh yeah, he's hurt, he's hurt,
Yeah.
you can't say that. But I mean, it is a bigger weight division, and then basically the weight that he's putting on, how's that going to affect his stamina? And then we know that stamina at the end of fights will cause you to not be able to take a punch as great, just because you're
Yeah.
tired and stuff like that. So I mean, that's another factor too, when it comes to the power of Kovalev. So I mean, I say he can, but to what degree? I'm not too much leaning that it'll be a knockout. To me, it's kind of more like in the case of Mikey and Spence, where the power was just a little bit too much to where he couldn't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just too much to bear. So that's kind of the where I'm leaning towards.
Right on. Okay, now let's get to the comments real fast. Trey X, Gil Coles, laughing out loud. We'll see, fam. I don't have no taste for crow. Okay. Yeah. The odds smackers. The odds makers do have Canelo as a 5. We're talking about favorites, right? 5-1 favorite. So a lot of people are favoring Canelo. I think a lot of people are favoring Canelo more for his popularity, right? Not necessarily maybe for like what we're talking about right now, the analysis and boxing. Because a lot of these, okay, look, guys, real fast. A lot of people who follow Canelo. I made this a video a while ago, that talking about, Canelo. A lot of people follow him because of patriotic purposes, right? There are a lot of Mexican Americans in the United States. There are a lot of, obviously, Mexicans in Mexico. So I think a lot of people follow Canelo for patriotic purposes because he's, Mexican, and a lot of Chicanos, right? What is a Chicano? A Mexican American, just for patriotic purposes, and they automatically follow him. So but when we get down to analyzing it, like what you guys are saying, obviously Trey X knows about amateur experience of Kovalev. I think it's going to be a lot more slim as far as favorites, right? Real quick, right here, Ms. Boxing. Only one time I remember Canelo knocked down, quote unquote, was against Jose Cotto. And it wasn't called a knockdown. Yeah, that was a fight a long time ago. But the ropes that's true, held him up. A lot of people, and he was real young, and he was he was a lot skinnier, Canelo at that time. And another thing that's important to say, this goes in conjunction with what Marlo said a moment ago, that he has one leg now. Because remember, guys, when we see Canelo training and sparring, he has them knee straps. He has that knee strap. I think it's on his left knee. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Which knee is it?
Yep.
I think it's with the left or right. One of those. I think it's the left one.
Yeah, I think it's the left one. Yeah.
Yeah, so this kind of reminds me. This kind of reminds me of Jose Benavidez when he fought Terrence Bud Crawford, right? Yeah, remember? A lot of people talk about Crawford for that win in the welterweight divisions because Jose had that. He was fighting a peg-legged, they even call him peg-leg Benavidez because he was fighting with one leg because of the injury he had recently before that fight, getting shot up or something, what have you. So that may be a factor, what Marlo is saying right now, especially facing a Kovalev with that kind of power and strength. And then we're saying what Ms. Boxing is saying, right? Jose Cotto had him against the ropes. Canelo was about to go down. I remember that. I remember those clips. He was about to go down. The ropes saved him. So that's a big factor. That's a big factor, what you guys are saying right there. Okay, real quick right here, let's go down to Trey X.
Well,
I want to pick Kovalev. Yeah.
Let me piggyback off that, though. Okay,
go ahead.
And I know I watched some film of... There's a guy that Kovalev fought, and he fought Ward too as well. His name was Darnell Boone. And Darnell Boone basically gave Kovalev a lot of trouble in their first fight. And the reason why I bring that up is because Darnell Boone is probably the shortest guy that Kovalev fought. He did fight him when he was young, though. He was like 28, 27, something like that. But as far as pro career, he was kind of young. But that dude also dropped what's his name, Andre Ward as well too. But that he was similar to Kovalev's height. I mean, not Kovalev's height, but Canelo's height. He was like 5'8", something like that. So he was a shorter guy as well. So and he kind of has a little bit of a more of a shoulder roll, hip movement, not too much great footwork, but so I mean that's something to kind of look at, to piggyback off of what they're saying, So yeah, like how he was young and stuff. So, but he was young in the game, and he's grown a lot and beat a lot of people from that. And then on top of that, he went and knocked him out, I think, in the second round in the rematch. So, but that's something.
Hey,
Yeah. Now, yeah. What's up, Marlo? What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yeah, I ain't heard nobody say that Canelo putting on some extra weight. What's that, about 12 pounds? He putting on 8. Plus 75. What's that? From 68 to 75?
Yeah, around there.
He's putting on like a good 16 to 20 pounds, somewhere around in between extra. And he ain't gonna be already one that's lightning fast at 60. So how fast you think he gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Because that extra weight definitely slow him down. So that's
good point.
There's a lot of stuff you got to watch out for in this fight, man.
Good point, man. And now this is something interesting. Trey X, look at this. I want to pick Kovalev in the comment, but he just fought 9 weeks ago, and he's 36. Okay, his body has had time. Okay, look at age. That's another fact. Age. I don't know, guys. There's so many, like Marlo said a moment ago, there are so many angles, there are so many aspects to consider that many people aren't really necessarily considering. He just mentioned right now that a lot of people aren't considering the weight Canelo has put on weight. So that's going to really affect Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And on the flip side, look at Kovalev's age. Look at, guys, this kind of resonates to me. This resonates to a certain extent, Canelo versus Triple G. I just mentioned about 30 minutes ago that Miss Boxing also talked a little bit about that. Look at, guys, Canelo. Now that you guys are in, Canelo vacated Triple G when Triple G was the mandatory. This was years ago. A lot of people swept that under the rug. Triple G came to Mexico, to the WBC headquarters, if I'm not mistaken, to pick up that title that Canelo vacated. Triple G got a little older, and then Canelo said, all right, I'm in. Because that's Canelo's reputation, guys. Because remember, Canelo fought Mosley. Mosley was way out of his prime. Canelo chose to fight Miguel Cotto, right? Cotto was out of his prime. Canelo fell into the error of choosing Mayweather because Canelo thought at that time, okay, Mayweather's old too. He's almost at his prime. Let's get him. It seems like he has the same, not with all fighters though, but he has that reputation of choosing older fighters, thinking that he'll have the advantage, right, of age. Kovalev is 30 right now. Trey X is saying that, and I agree. Trey X said that. Okay, he's 36. Kovalev is 36. That's one of the reasons I think that Canelo chose to fight Kovalev, because Kovalev is. Do you guys think? Okay, let me bring this question, you guys. Do you guys see Kovalev in his prime? Marlo first. Okay, whoever. Yeah.
I mean, I say he either there or going up out of it, somewhere in between. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, we ain't see him lose no power. I mean, like we just said, in his last few fights, the power still was there. He's still knocking out big guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't really no problem. I don't see Kovalev having no problem worried about prime or not. He gonna just have a problem defending himself, working the game plan that's gonna be put in front of him. You know what I mean?
Right. What about Chris? Right now?
I mean, what was the question again? So the question again?
Do you think Kovalev is out of his prime, or is he in his prime still?
I would say, yeah. I would say he's kind of at the tail end of his career. But I mean, it's kind of weird with a lot of these European fighters, because when they come along, they don't come along when they're 20 years, 21 years old. They kind of start their careers off when they're 27, 28. And I think he said that he was around. I mean, he's only started 10 years ago. That's when he started in 2009. So I mean, he's only been in the game like 10 years. So, but he has had a long amateur record. So I mean, it's a lot of different factors. But I mean, I'd say he's more at the tail end of his career. And then also too, boxers it seems like they're lasting a little bit longer nowadays than what they were before.
Yeah. Now, this is something else, okay, that I want to include Trey also. I'm going to include also Chen Smoke. Chen Smoke put another comment in here right now. Okay, Trey X, it's calculated. Kovalev had an 8-week training camp, and then he had a tough fight with Yard, exactly. Then he had to go straight into another training camp to fight Canelo. He didn't even have time to breathe. So that's a lot of wear and tear, exactly. And now that we're considering Kovalev's age, maybe like Chris Reyna said, right? Like El Chapo said that okay, he's at the tail end of his career. Marlo's saying, you know what, this might not even affect him if he's out of his prime or not. It might not even affect him because he's been doing great recently. And then Trey X here also weighing in the comments here, right, saying that he had to. That's a lot of wear and tear on a 36-year-old's body. You know, we got to. That's also another important. That's why I say, you guys, I personally think. Go ahead.
I got something that this is something that Buddy said though. They not going in there on no. They already got that part out the way. The exercise, the strength and condition. They just gonna sharpen up. You know, they gonna put together. They're gonna be working on the game plan more than any type of physical
on the craft. On the craft. Yeah,
whatever game plan they're gonna put together, that's what they're gonna be focused on instead of the activity. Now, they bumped heads as far as Kovalev didn't want to do push-ups or he didn't want to do this, but you know, Kovalev asking why, like, why should I do that? You know what I'm saying? I just went through what Trey said. You know what I'm saying? Why should I do that? So, Buddy just had to explain to him the reason why he having them do these workouts in between. You know what I'm saying? Leading up to this fight. So it just to me, people making extras out of it. You know how the media do when it's really just a communication thing. Kovalev not no good English speaker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Buddy damn sure don't know no Russian. So you know that be just little bullshit that people throw in for views and clicks. But to break it all down here, he really don't have to go in there and run no miles like that. You know what I'm saying? He get on the treadmill, just keep in shape. You know what I'm saying? Go up in there, do some light sparring, put the game plan together. It's not really nothing tough. You know what I'm saying? We just saw Andy Ruiz do the same thing. You know what I mean? He didn't really go up there. He came up out of one fight, went right into a training camp, didn't really do nothing heavy, just put the game plan together and executed it. I believe Kovalev will be able to do that.
See, but I guess the difference though in that is the age. You know, like they say, when you're younger, your body recovers better. It recovers easier than when you're older.
Right.
You know, and when you're older, it takes a little bit more time, and you don't recover as easy. So I mean that's a factor as well when you know comparing to those two. Because I kind of thought the same thing, you know. But then when I thought about it, like, well, he is older though, so it's gonna take his body a little bit longer to recover.
Yeah.
You know, than a young.
Yeah, I mean that's why I had to bring the age issue in as far as prime. You know what I'm saying, and the reputation that Canelo has in choosing older fighters. You know what I'm saying, he knows that very well as a professional with so many years or so many fights of experience. Real quick, Chen Smoke, will the extra weight? This is what. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say this ain't the younger days neither though. They got the new type of engineering for recovery.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. That it's different now.
Yeah, the times is different.
No, that's true.
Back then, about the recovery because had these new technologies. Now you can go sit in a chair. You know what I'm saying? Get on the machine.
Yeah, that's true.
Make sure that
you see this whole snack, man. That training camp there, that area. Whatever you call it, laboratory or something, snack. The snack fighters that go into training there, man. It looks like a science lab or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
so Chen Smoke, real fast. Yeah.
I mean, but though I do remember that I don't know if it was already made, the fight with Kovalev and Yard was already made when Canelo started asking for the fight, because I remember he wanted the fight. He talked about it. Well, we said like in May or something like that, and he talked about getting that fight with him with Alvarez. So on the calculated discussion, I don't know. I don't remember too much, but if it is like if he did before that fight was set between Kovalev and Yard, then it's kind of, it was just kind of the way the pieces fell, because Canelo wasn't able to fight in September. So then he wanted a fight within that time. So the best time was kind of around November, that he found,
He still
Yeah, man. Yeah.
could have fought.
Now,
He had problems in
I
his
just, I just don't remember if that fight was already made, you know, because then I mean, then it leaves it open for, you know, well, he was just calling out Kovalev because he already had a fight, you know. So, but I don't know if it was before that fight was made between Kovalev and Yard. So that's the only thing, you know, because
He
I
called him out.
mean,
He called him
and the
out. He
reason
called him out when they had the fight already. He
when
tried
we made
to
the fight, okay.
yeah, he tried to buy out the contract. He tried to get him to buy out and fight him. It was already, he already had the Yard fight.
But he
Signed,
tried to
sealed.
buy out though. He tried to buy out. So I guess it. I mean, you could say calculated, but at the same time, it was kind of
It cost too much for them to buy out that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it was too late. She came out and press and all that and said that. So now the fight here, you know, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But
I think it was kind of the way the pieces fell. You know, I mean, you know, like because Canelo's. I guess you could say November 2nd is Dia de los Muertos. So that's kind of why he chose that date. You know, November 2nd, and
yeah, the Day of the Dead. Yeah.
he had lost out on the set because this fight wouldn't have happened if he would have got that fight with Derevyanchenko. Remember, he was trying to get Derevyanchenko for September 16th, and it ended up not happening.
yeah, he didn't want that work. From what we was told, he didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko.
Yeah.
That's why
I thought he wanted to make it, but what they made a deadline for him, and he didn't. The Golden Boy didn't get the deal done within. He said yes that I'll fight him, and then the deal didn't go through by that timeline that they said, and then they stripped him of the title. So then there was no reason for the fight anymore.
Man, that ain't make no sense what they talking about because he was the mandatory.
Yeah, so what happened was they were trying to make the fight, and the IBF gave him a deadline, told him if you don't have this fight done by Friday, then you were going to strip you of the belt. And Friday came, and they weren't able to do the deal, and then they ended up stripping them. They said Lou DiBella.
Why wouldn't though, bro? Well, it ain't no why they didn't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they? They gave up
negotiations because negotiations, money and stuff like that. They didn't get it done in time.
They gave up the belt, man.
They got stripped.
Yeah, because they didn't want the fight. Is what I'm saying.
You try to get the fight. They try to get the fight.
All right.
Okay. That could be a controversy.
Right.
real quick.
All right.
Hey, shouts out to Lowland Profits, man. What is good? Hey, I gotta be going soon, you guys. I gotta be going. I'm gonna eat right now. I gotta go back to work. This was an amazing live, you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, I definitely want you guys to come back in a live. I'm gonna be doing this more often. All right, all you guys in the chat, Lowland Profits, salute once again. All you guys in the chat, Chen Smoke, right? Ms. Boxing, Gil Coles, everyone who came, man. Thank you so much. Okay, final prediction. Who wins? I'm gonna eat. I'm not ashamed to eat crow. I got Canelo for the win, man. Even though personally, I want Kovalev to win. I want Kovalev to really, really take him out. But I just don't see that happening, man. I kind of see Canelo winning, you guys. Marlo, who you got winning?
I got Kovalev by stoppage.
El Chapo?
Yeah, I got I want Canelo to win, but I got Kovalev winning. I got Kovalev winning this fight.
All right.
Decision, man.
Right on. Okay, guys. So Marlo Corner, where can they catch you at? Social media.
Oh man, Marlo's Corner on all social medias, and we on the Corner Fight Nights. Appreciate you, fam.
Yeah, that's right. Amazing. Trey X commenting on those fights, calling out the fights. Marlo Corner, go subscribe. Chris Rayner, where can they catch you?
You can catch me on Marlo's Corner. You can catch me on the corner, man.
In the corner, in the gym, Saturday night, y'all don't miss it. Don't miss it. Y'all know that Trey X is going to be calm.
Hey, real quick, before you go, I just want to tell everybody in the chat, man, if you haven't already, hit the like button and make sure y'all subscribe to Renee Boxion, man. He's been putting in work.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I didn't even say nothing like that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And again, salute to the whole chat. Thank you guys so much, Chris. El Chapo, Marlos Corner, Trey, yeah, all y'all, Lowland Profits, Ms. Boxing, yeah, all you guys, man, Gil Coles, et cetera, right? Hey, tune in this Saturday to Marlo's Corner this Saturday night. Y'all know that they're going to be calling the fight. Oh, let's just close this real fast. Lowland Profit says, unless Kovalev took dive money. Oh, unless Kovalev took some of that money under the table. Oh, man, that's right on. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Salute, you guys. Salute from Mexico. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing this more live. Shouts from the South. Y'all know what it is. Thank you, guys. Peace. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.